Alright. What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to do the Speed Demon Challenge for Resident Evil Requiem, and we're also going to tackle a few of the other challenges along the way. The first being no healing items, so no herbs, no med injectors, and secondly, we're not going to be using the blood collector either. So I've only done this a single time, and I did this, I don't know, I'd say the weekend after Resident Evil came out. So just a few days ago. And so this is going to be largely based off my memory. I hope to show you guys some pretty interesting tips and things along the way, but I have yet to like master it and commit it to memory, like so the path and all that is not 100% down yet. But it still can serve as a guide for you to complete the game in under 4 hours if it's successful. So we're going to be doing some things and making some changes along the way. First and foremost, we want to make sure that I already have the infinite durability and ammo. So I want to turn that off so that we obviously have like a fair chance. So that you can have, you can see the difference there. Additionally, for the camera, we're going to change Grace's camera to third person. So both perspectives for each character is going to be third person because you move a little bit faster. Aside from that, I think everything else should be fine. I don't think there's any other settings that can, improve your speed there. But we're going to be going for Speed Demon, no heals, no blood collector. And this is something that I strongly advise you do on your subsequent playthrough. So play through the game first, enjoy the game, watch the cutscenes, get scared and all that, and then once you're like, okay, I want to try that again, and maybe I want to do it on insanity difficulty, drop down to casual difficulty first and then complete this challenge here. So that's precisely what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go to main story and we're going to start a brand new game. It's so funny because I did change the settings and audio to the old school classic Resident Evil, so it's pretty funny. Alright, so we're going to start a brand new game, guys. We're going to go to casual, and we shall begin right now. Alright, so obviously whenever you start, the major thing is going to be to skip all the cutscenes. So on PlayStation, which is what I'm playing on, you're going to be holding triangle quite a bit. And this will be a stream that, although I am doing this live, I'm going to do my best to obviously try and read chat as much as I can, but there will be instances where I'm just purely focused on trying to get through so I don't get lost and all that. Another thing that I haven't done is I didn't get the puzzle down, so I mean, like, I need to, at some point, get down the puzzles here, so I probably should have done that as preparation prior to, but that's fine. That's all good. Let's see if I can do this with my notes. Skip. And yeah, already losing time. All you're doing here is just running through. If you're a journalist, you just follow the yellow stuff. A gaming journalist, that is. And now we can sprint right at this point, so we're going to be crouching here, sprinting past. Just moving forward. Alright. This here should be my puzzle answers, at least, from the very first playthrough I did. Alright, and let's see, I mean, this is something that I've not done live in quite some time, so it's going to be quite a bit of fun. Uh-oh, my cat's going crazy. Turn on the flashlight, and we can continue running. There's not a lot of things we really need to interact with, although there's tons of things that we can potentially interact with, but if you just follow this path, for the most part, you're going to be getting through quite a bit of it and speeding things up. So the first thing we want to do is grab this here. If it lets me. Jeez Louise. Grab the damn thing, lady. And then spin it to the right. That's insane, by the way. Alright, we're gonna skip that cutscene. We're gonna jump over here to the store and move forward. What's up, Hidden Messages? How you doing today? What kind of cat do I have? I have two cats. One's like a Bombay, and the other one's like a Russian blue. They're both from shelters that, we saved them. I love that, by the way. We're gonna rush up this staircase right here. I was never a cat guy until I met my wife, and my gosh, I love cats. I'll never go back. Hope you're having a great day. We're doing a challenge right now, so trying to do Speed Demon and get through this as quickly as possible. That's going to fall down. And then we're going to rush over here and use the wire cutters. But yeah, if I don't read chat, it's only because I'm doing this little challenge run. I'm really trying to focus, but other than that, I'll do my best. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Hidden messages. Nice. Oh, wow. That's really awesome of you to have saved your pup. So right there, you just want to look at the item and then look up and to the right, and then you can skip the cutscenes. Skip this as well. It's going to get right to the action. You'll learn how heavily scripted some of these scenes are. So right after, you know, your mother runs off, you just really come down these stairs here, and then there will be another cutscene almost immediately.
Hurry.
Oh, no worries. You're good. You're good. But that's awesome. I think we have to value little lives like that, you know? I think it's kind of our responsibility, as what I feel.
Grace,
Alright, so here Mom's gonna put... Hi, Mom. She's gonna put the, a journal and some floppy disk thing. We're gonna skip this cutscene, but that's gonna be important for later, once we come back to our present day scene here. We're gonna turn around quickly, gonna rush off to this side. And because we've already seen a lot of these things, we're not going to be so scared at all. There are still some sequences that are quite tense, though, for me. This is not one of them anymore. Our goal is to get through this door, so we're going to go downstairs and trigger the cutscene to actually make that happen. So we're just going around this area here, and you can tell that you move a little bit faster in the third person. We're going to go straight to this little trolley cart thingy here. Gonna move this. This is semi-scripted, but you can't skip. It's not a cutscene. Come back here. Now we can skip. We're gonna look at the item, inspect it, open it up, and then go to the top, pull out the book, go to the middle of the page here and read, and then go back into and look at the floppy disk, and then we can skip the cutscene. We got an angry man here, gonna hold X. Oh my god, he almost got me there. Doesn't really matter if you take damage here, though. And now a lot of this is just scripted. Not a cutscene you can skip, though. Wait until she grabs the key, and then we're gonna close that out. This is all a cutscene we can't skip. She's gonna grab the fire poker, and then here we're gonna be prompted to just resist. So just continue resisting. It's fine. Nothing you can really do here. Gore warning here in just a second. Once he gets back up, it gets kind of nasty. Alright, so he's not quite dead. He's going to continue pursuing us. Alright, now, as soon as she tries to get us, we're going to turn around and face the staircase, and that will now give us control again of Grace. Right here. Alright. So all we're going to do is sprint now. Just remember that you're going to be stumbling around like a dang fool when you're Grace in this third person mode. So access the door, skip the cutscene, and now we're going to be playing as Leon. So for Leon, this is kind of interesting because on a New Game Plus cycle, oh, it's funny, have this, you can have access to this right here, and that means you can buy certain items already. So anything that you might have picked up is now kind of accessible in a way. We're gonna grab this really quickly, and then eventually we're gonna grab the classic. So we'll do this first, and then we'll go for the most expensive, and then we'll get the shotgun, then the machine gun, and we'll do it in that order. We're gonna skip this cutscene right here. We're gonna shoot her a single time, run past.
Get Brentwood locked down.
Alright, what we want to do here is run off to the side. We're going to stick to the right side here and grab anything we can here. On a New Game cycle, you typically get some goodies. We're going to stick to the right, though. This guy's engaged with him, so he's not going to bother us. Typically have, yeah, this guy right here. Oh, no! There you go. Stick to the right, stick to the right.
Let's make this quick.
Jump across. And really that's all we're doing is sticking to the sidewalks. And there you go, that's Leon's scene already. Good work, guys, good work. I think we're making some pretty decent time here. We have 4 hours to do this challenge, by the way. Skip the cutscene. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is run this way. We're going to grab the key that allows us to open that ornate door in just a moment. So we're going to go over here. Grab this. That was terrifying, by the way. And again, this is the Speed Demon Challenge. No heals, no blood collector. So we're just cruising through right now. Doing the best we can to make decent time. I'm going to open this up here because this is where we get the key. And we're going to sprint back towards the door. I could have used the quick turn there, the 180 turn, but that's what you should do. That's the only item in your inventory, so just mash. Alright, and then we're going to grab the lighter. And then we're going to go ahead and save. Ooh, I'm going to do a lot of safety saves here. And that's just for the sake of my own, you know, not wanting to have to repeat certain steps that are difficult, things like that. And if I get caught, you know. So save as you see fit. I like to save as often as possible. This is not a very difficult route or thing to do, so, you know, use your own judgment. But I suggest saving as often as you can. So here we're gonna have a cutscene as soon as we open this door. We're gonna turn around and sprint to the left. We're gonna go straight towards this pathway right here. Remember, in third person she stumbles and stuff a lot. So we're gonna come right here, turn around. She's gonna get burnt. Make sure you don't, you know, go too fast, because if you move up to her and she's trying to grab you, you can actually take damage. Wait, yeah, there you go. Wait until she starts climbing up. Now we can press forward. And what we're gonna do is go back into this area here. We're trying to get a screwdriver so we can obtain the fuse. Now there is a heal here. We're going to pick this up just because if you have a heal, typically you're not going to continue being forced to grab other heals. On top of that locker, there's antique coins and things like that, but we don't really need them. We will be getting 3 antique coins in one single room to purchase a bag upgrade. And here, this is kind of scripted where she's going to return and come back. That's fine. What we need to do is climb up here expeditiously. Turn this around. Look at the screwdriver.
Yes.
And then we're going to crouch over here. Now this is kind of a sequence that, unfortunately, it kind of sucks because she's going to be moving kind of slow. She's going to bust in here in just a moment. And we need to then let her come here so we can sneak past. She's then going to break through this door, so we have to circle around. So it's kind of a scripted, like, circular loop sequence here. So we're waiting for her to cross over. Come on, baby girl. She's never really been this slow. There you go. No matter what, she's gonna notice you, right? So she'll scream. Typically. There you go. Now we come this way. Hard left. I don't know how the hell she didn't move at all there. That's fine. And we're gonna run into this room here. It's very hard to control Grace when she's in third person and panicking. It's pretty funny, actually. If you have the heals, it's something that I suggest you do if you're confident, but if not, like, I'm not confident right now. Like, honestly, I think I'm going to remove it because if I'm menuing quickly, I don't see the need to actually have an item there because I might accidentally heal. We're going to skip this cutscene as well. Now we're going to be playing as Leon yet again. And we just kind of walk through here. But as I said, if you have heals in your inventory, you're more likely to get ammo. It's scary though, because I honestly feel that I may get to this situation or point where I'm gonna accidentally heal.
It's all very cutting edge.
So there was a box there. We could have used it as an opportunity to,
Oh, I bet it does.
you know, potentially do a few things there. But like, for example, we could have picked up the shotgun or whatever, but it's fine. So we're going to skip this cutscene. We're going to kill the doctor. We're going to use the Requiem, like almost immediately, actually. I don't know why he didn't die. That's fine. Okay, he did die. He just took his time. There should be... there you go. So there should be more. And what you want to do with Leon, if you can, really, is you want to get these headshots in, like, immediately. Headshots, and then use your melee. That's going to be key to speeding things up for this guy. So we're going to pick up all the ammo we can. Wait for the bumps in the door. As soon as this door bursts open, we're going to do a big attack here. There you go. Good attacks there. Grab the ammo, any ammo we have. Remember, this is something that I strongly advise you do on a New Game Plus. So there you go. I don't know why it's spinning. That's unfortunate. That's not a move you really want to have, because it does slow you down just a little bit. And now we can go, oops, we can go ahead and open up this door. This is kind of scripted here. We got the RPD outfit on, looking really nice. And then he's gonna kick down the door, even though he could have just slid that latch right over. But that's fine. It's Leon. Alright, so we're coming through. And again, we're not worrying about collectibles or anything like that.
That bastard did
That's
it
not something you want to do in a speed demon run. This is scripted walk sequence here.
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good. Good.
Once he's done speaking with Sherry, you can return and I guess back to the
What I can do.
jog speed. It's like a soft J, so he's kind of jogging, really.
Will do.
And then we're gonna make a sharp right. That'll trigger the next cutscene. And even though we use all of the ammo, we still have one Requiem shot, which is great. Just make a quick right. That's the door we're going to be using a lot of puzzles for. So what we're going to do first, though, is just tag this door here for a save. And then we're going to be going back and forth between the west and east wings. So what I'm going to do, actually... Yeah, I need to not have that. Actually, that's what we'll do. We're going to go down first. Trigger the cutscene. We get the west wing card, and then we can come right back up. And then we can save. That way we don't have to do that again. If you need to ever see your in-game time, which you can do, is you can always press pause and you go to... Your pause menu will completely cancel out any time. So right now, if we waited here 30 minutes, not a second would pass. You then go to challenges, and you go to... Right now, I have to go to complete. You'd go to incomplete, and you'd go to speed demon. But since I already did speed demon, I'm not going to see the time, unfortunately. But it's just something that I do advise, you know, get used to doing that. If you need to go to the restroom or something, you know, if you die, you can always do that. We can press pause or whatever. You know, there's a few different ways you can actually avoid having to run the clock. You can even quit game. A few different ways there. So we're going to go there in just a moment. Alright, so this is kind of tricky. Like, obviously, you can either run past and take damage, or you can wait. I prefer not to take damage here, if I can help it. Oh god. Of course he saw me. Alright, now we can just run past. That's faster than allowing him to go and chop up all the different meats and stuff, so... All good, all good. So we're gonna come this way really quickly. Open up this door. We're not gonna pick up this gun. And we're not gonna mess with that zombie either. So we're gonna keep moving forward. What's up, Matthias? Matthias says, hey, Mr. Human, going for beating it under 4 hours. Good luck. Yeah, I've already beaten it. We can pick up this antique coin. You don't need to, though. You actually don't even pick that. It's a waste. I've already done it. I did speed demon with no heals. And no blood collector. And I'm gonna try and do it on stream for you guys. So if you go break that box and come around here, ideally he's gonna go towards the box. Now, this is hit or miss. It's 50% worked. Okay, it worked this time. So break the box. Now he's out of the way. We're gonna come back up here. And I'm gonna do my best to read chat, but it is gonna be a little difficult for me. Map if you need it. We're gonna come this way. Now this is where we need to get Grace's gun. So what I typically do here is make sure I sneak past as best I can. Just like that. Now that's okay, because I mean she's gonna be crazy and scream. That's just what she does. That's her MO. Now here we're gonna start busting some caps, okay? We have to change that in a little bit. So 1, and then push. Find the cleanest path around, so right here. And then we're gonna come to this door over here. So yeah, kind of a rough little thing there, but meander and wiggle around, do what you have to do to survive. Grab the ammo, circle back around here. Grab this, inspect it, and then we're gonna do a puzzle. I think it's Moon, Sun, Star, Moon, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be Moon, Sun, Star, Moon. And that's going to open up this first puzzle for us. Like I said before, I strongly suggest that we do this on a New Game Plus file you've already beaten. I'm going to come this way. And there's going to be one more zombie. This zombie is an absolute fiend. She's an absolute fiend, I tell you. Just one push to do the trick. Unfortunately, I missed, and I was going for a kill if I could have, but what I like to do is free up some inventory space. So we're going to go in here. We're going to apply this right there. And then we're going to go down.
Yes, I need to.
I am going to do a safety save. You don't have to do the safety save. You could actually run right back to the west wing, which would be right there. But I am a bit of a coward. So you don't have to do that safety save. You can instead go straight to the west wing, which would be right here. And then now we need to make sure we're avoiding the chef. So if you just sprint over here really quickly, should be fast enough to avoid him. We're going to use this right here. Pop this open. And this is where you would get 3 coins just off the bat. So 1, and then 2, and then break these, and that's 3. And then you get some ammo. So you can get 3 coins right there. I already have 4. So I'm going to grab this really quickly. Oops, I want the upgrade. Alright, this is going to give us more luggage. And that's what we need for sure. Now I'm going to go ahead and just discard this. I don't need it. I shouldn't have grabbed it. I don't want you guys grabbing it either, honestly. Go ahead and grab this. And just so you know, this has got the east wing key now. These are things you can break, typically if you shoot them. So, alright, this dude's over here. That's unfortunate. That's going to slow us down just a smidge. But what we can do is just sneak behind like this. And then sprint, and he won't catch us. You could also shoot him and aggro him. I don't advise doing that, though. Alright, safety save, because I'm a coward. And then we're going to go back to the other side. So what you would do is just go straight across the hallway. We're not going for, like, world record or anything. We're just trying to honestly just show you guys how to do it safely. Alright. I did it on casual, though. So, I mean, well done. But, yeah, on casual is the best way. Then I'm going to do Insanity Run with all the infinite ammo and stuff for fun, you know? Alright, so we're going to grab this right here. And we're going to go ahead and kill these zombies, because this little area here is going to be incredibly difficult to navigate. Here in a little bit. It's going to be very full. Okay, so those 2 should be dead. We're not using the blood collector, so we don't need to go down this hallway directly straight ahead. Instead, we're going to make a sharp right and take out this guy. And we got a nice crit shot there. Very nice. Oof. Did you write down your old speed walkthrough? This is memory. Unfortunately, this is all memory based right now. So this is something that I advise you go ahead and kill them. Again, It's going to be a big ammo sink, but largely important, in my opinion. Reason being, because you're going to have to come right back down those steps. So instead of coming here, you're going to make a sharp right. Grab this. Turn around. Okay, or not. She didn't want to speed turn around. That's great. Grace will sometimes do that, so she locks up and she does the 180 turn, so don't waste your time there. Okay, we got a level 1 access code. Lovely. There you go. Gonna come through here. Gonna break these two things because we get some free ammo here. 1 and 2 right here. Now the ragey guy is gonna be behind us chasing us like crazy. And if I don't read chat as good as I normally do, I apologize, but it's just kind of tough to focus on this. This is all from the head, by the way. So I am gonna save just because why not? And then we're gonna go to the east wing yet again. I will save a million times. You guys don't need to do all these saves, okay? Honestly, I would advise you not to do many of the saves I'm doing. There are a few that I'll be like, hey, you need to do this. Alright, so we got Big Boy. After he does his combo, it's usually a 3 or 5 hit combo, so that's the 3. That's kind of like the longer combo. Gonna run past him. Ground meat today. It's not the prime rib anymore. I'm offended. Gonna run over here. We're gonna use that injector for him soon. There is a save here you can tag, but we honestly just need this right here. There should not be a reason for you to die here, but if you do, it's okay. I forgive you. But you shouldn't die here, because it's kind of scripted. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna grab this. I'm gonna see if I can remember the code here. I think it's that. Carry the 2. Oh, hold on there, mama. And then that goes. Why is my... There you go. That's what happens when you have analog drift. Alright, I'm gonna grab this because I have to anyways. That's something that honestly you could just go up to trigger this sequence first and then come back and grab those, because we're going to be grabbing tons of ammo in this next sequence. So essentially this is scripted. You have to... Oh, well, nice vault. I like to wait until I have a nice clean shot. Once that comes down, 1 for the glass, 1 for his ass. Just kidding, I missed like 3 times there. That's terrible. And then his thing comes up. We can go right under it now. Right. Okay, never mind. He didn't raise it. That's really strange. That's a different little sequence. Before, he usually kind of raised it a little bit more. Interesting. We're just running past. Running past. We're going to make a sharp right here. This is really just for ammo. Trying to avoid heals. Picking those up is kind of just a time waste because you have to go into your inventory. If you're in your inventory, other things like that, all that costs. So what we're going to do now, since we did that little sequence, we got the lungs. We are going to pop over here, do a quick safety save, and then we're going to go up the stairs. This is the sequence that kind of ties me up sometimes, so we're going to do our best to navigate it as best as possible. More crates. There's crates like everywhere. So some of these though do have heals, and then some have ammo. It depends on how you're doing though. If you have, lower health, it's going to impact you. Obviously, you could go up 1 more actually and grab these. It's just a medley of different things you could potentially get here. You don't want to pick up any scrap either. So if you do, just go ahead and discard it immediately. Without the blood collector, you can't really do anything with scrap, so we're gonna come through this way and we're gonna break this, see if it's anything I can use. Yes, it is. Come through here, Now that's open. This is where I get a little mixed up. I think I need to go down if I'm not mistaken. Now if we're fast enough. No, wait, this guy right here. Ah! We had the butcher, man. We had him, but it screwed up for us, so that's unfortunate. I was trying to do the hemolytic injector there. That's where you would want to do the hemolytic injector, and you'd kill him immediately. The butcher would be no more of an issue. But now he's going to be an issue. It's going to be a real pain getting out of this. So we now have the heart. And we also have the lungs. We got to go place those bad boys. And this is pretty much the best path that... This is from memory, by the way. So it's like, you know, I'm just kind of going off the top of the knot right now. This guy's going to be in the way because we didn't kill him last time. But you can push him, get him out of the way. We kept our gun down there. We don't need that gun. That gun's worthless anyways. We make a sharp left over here. And we can open this door for the first time. We're then going to come through, and we are going to do a safety save. You could run straight to the east wing, but we're not going to do that just yet. We need to be safe. We need to be smart with it. Because there's lots of potential for me to die in this run, so... Alright. So now we're going to come over here, to this side. Again, we need to be placing the organs here, so we're going to be as smart as we can with it. Unfortunately, we kind of messed up and didn't kill the butcher. That's okay, though. Do the lungs first, and then the heart. I made the mistake of doing the heart first. You actually take it out and waste some time. Wait for him to get down before you start shooting him. Because he has a scripted, like, oh my gosh, let me get up sequence. So just kill him here instead. Alright. Now we need to grab his little thingy-majabber. These guys are already dead. For the most part. Except for that. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's fine. So you need to come this way anyways. To trigger Chunk. The Chunk's down there. Now we can come back. Oh my gosh. You gotta move carefully though. If you don't go that way, Chunk won't appear there. And that's gonna slow everything down. So we want Chunk to show up on that side. That way we can run up. And we've got a few things to do. This is why I always get a little mixed up. Oh gosh. So we're gonna run up here, we're gonna deal with the crazy singing lady, get the corrosive acid, do all that for the first time out here. We haven't gone in this room just yet. Alright. Now, there's a cool little secret that I accidentally did on a complete accident, but if you crouch, you kind of avoid that stagger animation. Come on, fool, get out of the way. Push her butt down and then go grab the corrosive acid. Shoot his butt. Get the ammo. She broke it for us. That's fine. That's... Oh gosh, I'm dead. Lovely. So if this happens, right, if you die, because you're an idiot and Grace sucks, then all you need to do is just load the save. So... Loading the save is going to be best. Now, honestly, it messes me up in terms of what I need to do or what I don't need to do, but load. And it should be this one. I don't have so many saves. Oh, right here. Okay, never mind. Now, it's okay. It's hearts and all that stuff. So we're going back to the east wing. Got to put in the lungs and the heart. Unfortunately, that's just a real waste, but there will be instances where you get jacked up like that and it happens. But you load the save. Don't continue, because if you continue, that keeps the clock running. You want to load the save. So lungs first and then heart. And we're going to keep those deaths in. Again, this is something of a challenge, but also could potentially be a guide for if it helps anybody, so. Come on, dude, bro.
Of course it gets up.
Alright. We need your bracelet, but we also need a trigger Chunk. Alright, so Chunk Monk should be there. He's still transforming, taking his time. If you have to check your in-game timer, like I mentioned, just make sure to press pause and go to challenges, go to incomplete, and go to speed demon. If you've completed it, unfortunately, you don't have the means to check your in-game time, so this is all just for decoration now, essentially. Why the mess? Indeed. Why the mess? Why did I die to these idiots? So we're going to do a lot more cleanup on the way over to the singing lady, because I don't feel like dying again. Remember that crouch, though. It's a nice little technique right here. So as we are approaching, right here, crouch. Really, dude? 3 shots to get her stun there. That's great. Brother. What the heck? I should stumble both of them out of the way. Alright, that was an absolute waste. That's okay though. Now we can go straight to the save area, which should allow us to get some corrosion, but I don't remember. There should just be, yeah. And that's what I need. Replace some of that ammo. Make a sharp right, and there's going to be a cutscene now that there wouldn't be when we open this door. Then we gotta circle around again, and what's the password this time? I think it's Star Sun Moon Sun.
What the fuck does he mean, destiny?
Corrosive stuff. I think it's Star Sun Moon Sun. I hope I'm right, because this is always where I get mixed up. Ah, yes. We've done it. Alright, you don't need what else is in there because it's just going to show you how to open and obtain the heart and lungs we already got, so we're good there. And this is where I get a little mixed up, honestly. Not gonna lie. I typically get mixed up here. So, let's see. I think we need to go down to the area where the door is going to be for the clearance level 2. Now from here, this is where, like, I'm a little rusty memory-wise, but we do want to run in here, look at the Dude Bro's notes. Because Dude Bro's going to have some notes in here. I did not want to pick that. I didn't even touch that. If you do, just discard it. You could accidentally use it. You don't want to do that. Fold that over so you know the sequence.
Must be it.
And we're going to go over here. It's Braille.
I can't tell which button's which. Braille.
And skip. And then now we get the band. Okay. If you run fast enough, you don't have to wait for the zombies to clear this area. You can just kind of run away. Now we need to figure out where Chunk's at. Okay, we're going to go opposite of him. So we're going to go left here. Gonna go grab the little crazy girl, Emily. We're gonna do a nice little safety save as well. So we're gonna save first, then grab Emily. You cannot really save quickly if you pick up Emily because you have to place her on the couch. So it's an absolute shame. Don't do that. In fact, since we have the second piece, let's just go ahead and do that as well. So my apologies. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Place this to free up some inventory space, then go save. Now we're coming back this way. My cats are going crazy. I hear you! Do our safety save, and then we're gonna go trigger the sequence with Amelia. Alright, skip the cutscenes. Now we have her in hand. Remember, third person is a lot faster for this, but if you needed to save, you'd have to place her on the couch and do all that junk, so we're going to skip the conversation by doing this.
Them and then
We need to go back towards the east wing. So here's west and east right over here. We're going to go straight across.
star. Moon. Sun.
We cleared that area for a reason. It's still going to be kind of hectic, though. That's terrifying, by the way. This dude's like heavy aggro. He's gonna probably get us. Lovely. Get off me, dude, bro. Like, good God.
Don't worry. It's okay.
And we go this way. Now, we didn't go this way because of that. Chunk would have slowed us down. On casual difficulty, your health will come back. Probably gonna die here. Damn it. There you go. Your health does come back on casual, so you usually get from cautious to or whatever, deadly to yellow, whatever it is. So,
Here it is.
all right, do your thing, girl. Now I gotta do mine. What I'm gonna do is change this to down, change this to left. All right. There's gonna be enemies in each of these little corridors. We need to go ahead and take them out quickly. That was not ammo. That's great. Drop the bags. Anything like this. Any crafting item needs to just be dropped immediately. There's some loot in here. Alright. There should be another bro. There's a scripted blister sequence here, and that's what I'm looking for. Ah, here you go. Lovely. I love that. Because now I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Jeez Louise, man. Well, that's not good. That's the blister boy. Come on. I don't necessarily want to kill him with the other blister guy. Oh, lovely. Now you come here, please. You don't want him to burst in front of all the other people, because that's just embarrassing. Come on. I missed.
Jesus. I did it.
Absolute waste. That's where you want to use your Raccoon bullet, by the way. Push him down, shoot him in the head a million times. The huge. Skip the cutscene, and then we're gonna drop down. Oh, grab the handgun ammo, of course. I used like 90 bullets. Yeah, you want to use your Requiem shot there if you actually can aim, unlike I can. All right, and now I think we're gonna be Leon again. We got Chunk Monk up here.
Glad that FBI agent got away.
The rifle is incredibly powerful here, but if you have enough challenge points or whatever these little credits are, you want to pop this in and get your shotgun as quickly as possible. So again, this is why I advise you do it on a new game plus. Now we get both. Okay, perfect. We're good. Next thing we're gonna do is prioritize armor.
Victor kidnapped her.
So we're gonna grab all the ammo we can. This is gonna be like the most important thing. Just stacking up all the ammo possible. Turn right here. There's no reason to turn left unless you're getting all the lore and stuff, which we're not doing on this run. So instead we're going to come over here. There's a bunch of ammo along the way. First thing I'm going to do is get his attention. Shoot him in the head when he turns around. If he turns around. Come on, dude. Alright, and then shoot, shoot. Then we're gonna go back and retreat a bit. Depending on what pathways he breaks, that's gonna allow us to have some ammo opportunities. So we're gonna come this way first. Now we're gonna switch to our rifle. This does massive damage, by the way. This will be a big damage dealing weapon for us. And he's already dead. Alright, so now we can go ahead and reload that. Unfortunately, he didn't really free up lots of ammo caches for us, which is fine. But he will leave us a grenade.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
I'm not on the menu, not today. And then we can go in here and grab this ammo. This is like the little ammo that we can grab, actually. Machine gun ammo, which is going to come in handy, and the shotgun ammo, and that's it. So he didn't open up those other caches for us, that's fine. It's just something to keep in mind that you're not going to have all the ammo available. So let's open this real quick. We're going to reload. Not the save, but our ammo. Alright. Switch to our... See, I don't really like how it's situated right now. Yeah, and then this also needs to be moved. Sorry. I'm weird, but this would be an upgrade that you don't need right now, so we're gonna keep moving forward. What time I can't tell, unfortunately. I'd probably around 30 minutes in or so, 40 minutes in. Unfortunately, you can't do your in-game time if you've already completed the challenge. I've already done it before. I'm just kind of doing this as like a semi-guide to show you guys how to do it. And also just as a challenge. I did it on already, so I did it casual, speed demon, no heals, no blood collector. Alright, so we're gonna keep running around. This is where I think I just need to get up, if I'm not mistaken. This is always trips me up. This is something that you want to do because you do have some shotgun shells in here. Morgan says, okay, I did that one too. Yeah, it's definitely fun. So you want to grab the shotgun ammo. Completely bypass these fools if you can. We're going to keep cycling around. Yo.
This place is infested.
I want to go upstairs if I can. That's not the right stairs. Come on, sexy mama. Oh, come on. I'm over here trying to do things. Now you just pissed me off. Okay, didn't have to do that, but I needed to feel better about myself. Alright, now we can come up here. Grab the ammo. And then we're gonna bust this door down with the axe. After I beat, my son came back to insanity with infinite ammo and went crazy. Yeah, oh yeah. For sure. I'm doing an insanity run as well with infinite ammo, but I'm going to go ahead and stop it and just do one on stream for everybody, so. Alright. So here, you don't really have to waste tons of ammo. You can do your standard, like, shots. Like there, I should probably have parried, obviously, but that's fine. You can parry, but what I'm actually trying to say is do your melee and then get your R2 hatchet on every single time. That's gonna save you tons of ammo every time you're able to, anyways. Come around to the left, and then we're gonna trigger this sequence here by opening this. This will prime everything up for us. The enemies are gonna start transforming. That's fine. Now we turn around and do the same thing. And we have all kinds of ammo here.
Every single time.
Always get in your melee attacks. They're bunched together like crazy right now, man. If they're doing all this crap, you can just pull out your shotgun. Unfortunately, they're just not behaving. They're just not behaving right now. My gosh, man. Making a fool out of me today. Having to use all this ammo that I would normally not advise using, ever. On casual, unfortunately, what it does is it auto-aims for you, and that messes me up so bad. So that was an absolute waste of resources, unfortunately. But when you get that melee opportunity, just do that instead. Save yourself the ammo and the time. You should say something about something cardio. Okay, good.
That's my cardio for
That was an absolute waste of resources. My gosh, that's okay though. It happens. Turn the auto aim down. Yeah, on casual it does it automatically. I didn't even know you could toggle that off, but I strongly suggest removing it because it's pretty bad. It messes with your aim because it's so strong. But yeah, so we're gonna continue onward now. Skip the cutscene. You can turn the effect down. Nice, I didn't know that, Morgan. Skip this cutscene, and this to me is one of the harder sequences, just because there's so many enemies at certain points. So all you can do is run down this path. We're gonna remember to go down that one first, actually. Come down here. We're gonna get a safety save. My son showed me. I toggled off a lot of the settings, like the infinite ammo and stuff. I didn't even see auto aim. We're gonna do a safety save right here. Check for ammo, there isn't any. So then we're gonna run off to this side, and this is where it gets a little tricky. I'm gonna go this way first. Get jump scared. Skip the cutscene. Grab the plugs, and this is where it gets a little messy because you have to do a lot of sequences where you're, going in and out, weaving around the different areas. You want to sprint as quick as you can this way. Oh, come on. You could go for the save room and that kind of makes her go away, but you can also do this. Oh, it's fine. I probably won't change it. I should change it, but I probably won't. Alright, so that's a scripted sequence. Trying to remember what the important thing to do here is. To grab the plug. Lovely. If I die to this idiot. Okay.
Damn.
Grace, you're freaking worthless sometimes, I tell you. You'll be a whatever head later on, but it's fine. What is that? Plug number 2. This dude should be in the way. Alright. We're gonna have to do a safety save because we're getting jacked up. My gosh. Out of the way. You would go over there, but I'm gonna do a safety save because I'm just doing terribly right now. No time for that. Yes, there is. There's always time to save. Always time for a safety save. Right, that dude will wake up eventually. Ooh, we need the item here. I don't remember how to get... That's right, that's right. I know what to do. You know what I failed to do, though? Need to retrieve the plug here. So that's going to be something I might forget to do. So make sure you get the plug back, and we're going to come down this way. Reason for that is because there's this up here we need to activate. Right where we enter this entire like underground sequence. If you go the other way, there'll be a like electricity or a live like wire that will prevent you from actually grabbing the tool you need to open up that one item. So we push this over. You can't skip that, unfortunately. We're gonna come through here. What's or nuts will be circling around really quickly, so we need to go ahead and grab this. Empty bottle's fine. We'll need them for later. Actually, we won't. Not in this playthrough. She's gonna come this way. If she stays over there, it's fine. But if she turns around, we have to do the whole lollygagging, running around thing. So she's eating. This is good. She's gonna rage and hit us. Oh my god. Well, now we're donked up. Okay, never mind. Come on, lady. Typically, you can squeeze right past her. What's she doing? Are you coming? Never seen her just stand there like an idiot before. That's my job. Alright, so now we're gonna go through this way. Grab this. Now we're gonna bust through over here. My gosh, that was an absolute mess. And as we come through this way, we're gonna tag the safety save again. That scared the bejeebies out of me, by the way. We now have both plugs in our hands, so that's good. Can you move, little girl? Whatevs, bro. We're going this way. Move his ass over. I'm gonna use the tool, which this part is always so confusing to me. Alright. We can run up, left. If you don't go there, you won't have to trigger that sequence where the floor comes out, so that's fine. As soon as we can get up, we will, and we'll start sprinting again. There's scrap to the left, but you're not going to need it on a no blood collector file, so we're going to crouch again. No blood collector, no heals. Climb up. But I find this part the most challenging.
The smell.
The smell. The taste of it, the smell of it. We're gonna use the. We can use it here because there's some ammo and resources, so it's not a bad idea to use it here. I can find it. You get an increased pouch, which is huge. I don't care about the map, but it's fine. And then we get some ammo, which is what we desperately need right there. So if you pull this, unfortunately, it'll just close that door and you can't really do anything. So we're gonna have to go around. Use the 2 plugs for the other area. We're gonna get jump scared by what's or nuts over here. We need to go back to where that one like KFC Colonel Sanders looking mofo was. Oh hi. The jump scare there. We need to pull out the plugs as soon as we can, but I might have to kill Colonel Sanders first. Come on, dude. Alright, you should grab both of them. This is kind of a risky thing. To not heal here. I mean, to not save here, but I'm not gonna save. Wait, did she come up? Ideally, you can skip right past and she won't see you. She saw me though. That's really bad. That's bad. Oh, that's the reason why you don't want to be done without that. Now I have to figure out what to do here, because I should have ran behind her, unfortunately. That's going to create some issues for us. Okay, if I can sneak past her. She's just in the way. Thank you. ideally you want to run in that room, right? And she's gonna go right past you. She would not see you, but I did pause for a moment because I just forgot. I forgot the sequence there. Alright, so we should be okay. What we're gonna do is go this way, get grabbed and all that stuff. Very, very low on ammo. We're gonna get quite a bit of ammo here though after we kill this guy. Push this back so that we can reverse the sequence, and then we're gonna have to do all the searching again. Oh, come on. Alright, this is gonna reverse the flow of the bodies. Go back through here. We're gonna get grabbed. We pretty much get grabbed all the time. Pretty standard for Grace. Why is happening? Alright, so now what we're gonna do is hopefully save here and not mess this sequence up. This sequence I haven't really messed up before, but I have a feeling that because I'm obviously streaming and doing it live, we got a good chance to mess this up. We got a real good chance to mess this up. So you want to turn this wheel, and then we're going to drop down, and essentially we want to just feed everything into the grinder, let the grinder do most of the work for us. So any kind of headshots that stun and things like that, those are going to be ideal. As soon as this pool drains, we're going to grab all the goodies. And then once we get to a storage, we want to drop all these bottles and stuff we have. So alright, we're going to get this. Honestly, you want to go from the furthest to closest. That's what I would suggest. Here. Here, it's Molotov. That's like last resort. Should not use that unless you absolutely have to. Alright, so the grind is going to do most of the work for you. Anybody that wakes up here, if you get them in the head, should be sufficient to stun them. They're going to start waking up earlier, and it'll be, there you go, like this guy for example. He'll be stunned. My gosh. I'm telling you, the auto aim F's me up more than the non-auto aim. There you go, mess it snapped again. Tons of ammo we're just kind of burning through, unfortunately. This idiot right here. Get killed. Should be sufficient ammo though. I don't want to use so much, but I've used like probably 10 shots that I didn't want to use. One headshot is usually sufficient to stun them long enough before they get eaten up by the grinder, and we should be okay with these 3 or 4 being dead. Alright, we're gonna run back over here. This should come down, and then we gotta go cycle back through that entire area. What's up, fam? How you doing? I'm gonna be terrible at reading chat today because I'm doing a speed run challenge thing.
Thank God.
But I'm doing my best. And grab this first. Then we need to go back around
Not a free ammo. Get out of this.
and come back up here. I am gonna save because that part just kind of sucks. It was a ton of ammo I wasted, but it's fine. I wasted so much ammo there. Do a safety save right here. And then we're gonna go through, we're gonna slide down. Come on. You have to crouch there, even if you're in third person, unfortunately. I'm gonna go down the blood, get some blood in our mouth. It's in my mouth! You can't skip this cutscene, by the way. Alright, we're gonna run up this staircase right here. You could drain the pool and all that crap, but we don't have to do that, so we're not doing any puzzle or anything, so Just got home and saw you stream an hour. Yeah, I'm doing it. Well, because I'm doing a challenge run, you have to beat this under 4 hours, so I wasn't sure. I've done it before, but I wasn't sure if I could do it again, so I was like, oh, give it a shot, you know? We need to go grab all the goodies here. So we're going to grab that one in just a second, but we have to go through again this terrible area, and we'll have a blister head. Unfortunately, I don't have any Requiem ammo or shots. So I'm gonna run through here, grab this. That's gonna make it spooky. Oh, come on, dude. I'm so sick of her. So sick of that little stupid girl. She's grounded, as far as I'm concerned. You're grounded, little girl. Now what I am going to do though is I'm going to safety save here, because if I don't, you have Emily in the next sequence and you can be totally worthless, as you normally are with Emily in your hands. So we're going to drop these. We don't need that anymore. Alright, come on, Grace. Now we're going to run this way and we're going to do the thing. I should have 3 plugs. Okay. Confirm that you have 3 plugs at this point. That dude's gonna fall right over, that's fine. We're gonna insert the plugs and then make an immediate left. Are you kidding me? Okay. Skip the cutscene.
Hold on tight. I'm scared.
Hard left right here.
Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just
I'm gonna make another hard left. And we're gonna go all the way straight to the elevator, and then we need to push the pallet out of the way here so we can actually close the elevator door. So this is not a cutscene. You have to just watch this. Unfortunately, you can't skip any of this. Turn around immediately, push this, and then start tapping. Depending on, of course, your inputs. And then we need to back up and then make sure the door closes. Alright. Now from here we just have a few quick shots. We're safe for a few seconds. She's gonna climb up and try to attack us again. Ouch. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to shoot her twice in the head, and then we'll be able to open up the door without any issue. So should be coming out from there.
I'm okay.
Fam, how you doing today?
Good, Emily.
Oh my.
What's going on?
Come on, fool. 2 shots in the head. If you accidentally miss her arm, then she obviously continues swiping. Okay. Now we're good. Now go skip the cutscene here, and a few seconds right here. And we're gonna keep moving forward.
Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here.
Okay.
All right, we have made it out. Big step. Now we're gonna go to the lab, which is one of my favorite parts, actually. You can do this part in like a few seconds. It's actually pretty interesting.
Emily? Are you alright?
All right, we're gonna make a hard left here. Go to the helipad. Speak with Hank or Harold or Henry or whatever the hell his name is.
Keep moving, okay?
Skip the cutscene. Go straight into this area. We haven't saved, so I mean, I'm a real big on safety save kind of guy, but we haven't done that yet, so just gotta be careful here. First thing you want to do is you can pop this open if you want, and then you can take a look at the Dimitrescu wine. This is a Easter egg, of course. This is from Chateau Dimitrescu. You're gonna go this way. So spin to the right. pull it apart, and then you're gonna grab this little double helix looking thing.
Oh, I see.
Then you can come over here, insert the double helix, and then now we're going down. So this sequence is going to be pretty hectic. We're going to move fast quickly as we can anyways. There'll be a save right when we get to the lab proper, so we should be good to go. A few cutscenes and then we jump into Leon again, which of course is the more action-oriented sequences. Alright, so here you go. This door will turn green once the elevator stops. There you go. What we're going to do is do our safety save right here. Gonna run down these stairs. Remember, third person does give us more speed, believe it or not.
What the hell?
I don't remember what to do here, actually. We're gonna go grab the helipad key, that's right. We're gonna just skip all this junk for now. And we're looking for the helipad key that'll be in some little office, that's right. I was like, what do I do? It's all this is all my memory, by the way. I have like no actual knowledge of what to do. We're gonna actually go in here, yeah. By the monitor, there'll be a key.
Found you.
Very good. Unlock, and you have to skip that, and we go back. This is where all heck breaks loose. Gideon's right there. We're gonna skip that cutscene. It's absolute chaos now. I like to save here because why not? You can't go out through the elevator, so you have to circle back around again. Very tired day. I'm sorry to hear that. We're gonna grab this. Come on, mama. Okay, those guys are gonna blow up. Dude, like, get off my stuff, man. Alright. Keep running through. These are the doors that were locked that are now open. Keep making our way through. Honestly, we're gonna have to discard what we have here in a minute anyway, so. Grace couldn't have said it any better. Bunch of blood, but unfortunately, can't really skip this either. As soon as you can, you're gonna start running. Sprint over to the left and go upstairs. That we can avoid all the blister heads. If not, you're gonna be just absolutely toast. Come upstairs. Left. And then we're gonna make a... Oh god, the rats. We're gonna make a right. Squeeze through and then hug the left, because if you go to the right, like a cart is gonna hit you in the nards. So let that cart hit you and then boom. You can go to the... avoid the cart actually. Don't let it hit you and then go to the right afterwards. And then we're gonna climb up the ladder. Nice little scripted trip sequence. She does a new mechanic in third person where she's constantly stumbling over herself. It worked to the bone. I'm sorry, man. Get some rest, man. Get some rest. Go down the steps. There'll be a zombie to the right, so just kind of hug the left-hand side of things. And then we're going to go straight into the window, jump through. And then make a hard right so you can escape back to the helipad. So right here. And we have a cutscene. And then we're going to be Leon. Now, if you're Leon and you haven't already, you need to make sure you purchase the sniper rifle. If you don't have it, you're going to be in trouble. You will not have the sniper rifle here normally, just so you know. In a new game plus run, you would, but in in a new game run, you wouldn't. Let's just back up. If you're playing a fresh file, you're going to get the sniper rifle. If you're playing a new game plus, which we're doing right now, you will not. So you need to ensure that you actually have bought the weapon, and this is the chance to do it right here. There's even ammo, places for you to purchase that everything you need right there. So 15,000, we need that. Let's see, I'm gonna need all the ammo actually, so we're gonna do this for now. And once we get our kills, we'll be able to get another box and we'll get our armor. Remember, armor was the next big thing, but very confusing. What I was trying to simply say is that on a fresh file, you are going to easily and very clearly have everything you need, including the sniper rifle. It's scripted, but on a new game plus, you have to purchase it. So make sure you purchase it from that box, otherwise you're gonna be throwing rocks at the zombies from a mile away. And I don't like to have the sniper on because I'm going to use this thing like a shotgun. As a fun little tip, there is a little raccoon over here that Matthias taught me about the other day. Alright, so we're just going to kind of keep cruising here. There's a zombie right there. Of course I missed. But he was really shy, that one. We have tons of ammo, which is fantastic. We're going to be using this quite a bit. It's like our shotgun whenever we are out of shotgun shells. Oh, hell yeah. Missing all those shots, baby. Since we have 40, why not, right? Make it more intense. Davis says, hey, what's up, Davis? How you doing?
Must be time for the evening service.
Must be. Make sure she's all good. Then we're gonna get a little troop of zombies here. Did I see the RE9 news that they're gonna come out with story content and a minigame in May? If that's the news, then yes. If there's more news, then I don't know what you're talking about. Share with me. Share this news. You gotta aim with the whole hand. Where'd this fool go? Lovely. Why is the sequence so much longer than I remember it being? And where's the big guy? I don't see a butcher.
Grace.
Grace just slamming her shoulder against the door. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did see that then. Very good. Very good. Super excited about it too, of course.
All right.
Alright, now we can jump over. I guess they don't have the big guy on the hard sequence. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I killed him. That's why. I killed him earlier. He just kind of posted up there, so. Let him do his thing, grab the ammo. Alright. Just need to get through them, actually. I don't really care to fight everybody here. Alright. When it comes to this, we're going to skip this sequence. We're going to switch to this. Then we're going to run upstairs. Bunch of ammo over here. Get your butt. There you go. Bound to hit something eventually, right? Oh, that's not good. I need this dude to show himself. There he is. There you go. Alright, that should be it.
Clear up the rest.
Grab the grenade if I can. There you go. I hear another one, but I don't see it. Yeah, there should be nobody else. Okay, skip the cutscene. Let us proceed. let us proceed. We're gonna skip this cutscene.
There's got to be a way to get
Obviously,
to the
after
surface.
the helicopter crash, Emily has been injured, so we need to get her to safety, get her to some rest. This part, interesting. I usually have pretty good luck with it. There's a little sequence you can do to skip a cutscene where you're getting grabbed. So you can actually skip a scripted sequence if you
I'm sorry, I know. It
use
hurts.
the hand of the Requiem, which you should at least get one bullet if I'm not mistaken, so we should be okay. We're gonna make a right up here and we are gonna save. And I'm gonna have my Requiem out just because I think I'm gonna be able to make use of it. There should be one bullet that we're gonna grab. There it is. Thing of beauty. Okay, we're gonna reload. And then we're gonna save right here. Now you typically only get one bullet, not 5, but that's fine. Alright, so now we're good. We're gonna run back this way. You don't even need 5, you just need the 1. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. You need to tag this right here to make sure that, you know, oh crap, okay, can't do anything with it. So that's going to show you that you need to activate and restart the power units. We're gonna drop down here. Your lamp will sometimes turn off depending on the cutscene, so just make sure you have it. And there's another bullet there for us. That would have been the single bullet we would have got, actually. So we're gonna make a hard left here. What's her nuts is gonna try and pursue us, but that's scripted. We're gonna make a right, and then she's going to appear in front of us. We're gonna take a hit here. So right here, we're gonna take a hit because we have to go, and you know, Grace is just gonna be Grace.
Why is it so stiff?
All right, so let's try that again, Grace. There you go. And we're gonna get hit right in the mouth, just a single time though, and then we're gonna burn her little teats off. So we're gonna get hit right here, and we're gonna be able to skim right past her to the left. Okay, never mind. That's fine too, though. Usually you can get past when she's squirming around, but that's okay. If it's not gonna let us, that's okay. We're gonna make a left over here. And now we're gonna go for the middle power sequence. She should drop down from there. But we're too fast, so that's good. We beat that cycle as well. So what that means, she's gonna be an absolute fiend right here, watch. There you go. So now what we do is we turn this on. That's gonna burn her. And we can still reach the switch. Now we turn this way. We're gonna scoot past. Obviously she should be in front of us. We're just gonna come this way. Fortnite kids, when they see light. Exactly. That is actually the motion capture they obtained from this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run in here. And we're gonna try and bypass that scripted grab sequence. We're gonna grab the crank, no pun intended.
Stay back.
And now that she got shot in the dome, we skip that sequence, place it. Bob's your uncle, as they say. So we shouldn't get grabbed there. Now she's all burnt up. Oops. Power's been restored, allegedly. Then we need to find our way back to the hatch of the roof. Which I have no clue where the freak that is. I think it's over here. Come up the lift that we just dropped down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sprint past. Make a sharp right in a second. Right, sharp right here. Make a left. She's gonna come up here.
We're getting out of here.
We're gonna wait for her to appear just in time. Boom.
Just die already.
And then this.
Come on. Open.
And then we're just gonna shoot her a few times. And that's why I use the Requiem. So then we turn to Emily.
Finally.
I don't remember having to return to Emily, but that's fine. Alright, and then shoot. Avoid all the vitals, by the way. If you shoot the heart, it speeds up the kill. You're gonna save your progress, and then we're gonna swap over. We want to shoot the vitals, never avoid the vitals. The heart is her vital, so you hit that like once or twice and you skip all that. So now we're in Raccoon City. We're gonna reload this right here. I need to move some things around, guys. Sorry, it messes me up otherwise. Whatever. I'll just have to remember. All my powerful stuff's that side. So we're gonna run around this side here. This is gonna be the spider sequence, which is pretty annoying. One of the harder bosses in my opinion, just because it moves around a lot.
Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
Grab the shotgun shells and anything else you can find on your way there. This door opening sequence lasts like 50 seconds. And again, we're going speed demon, no heals, no blood collector. So far, so good. We're already at the city of raccoons. This makes me think of a Sly Cooper. Alright, so break this. Honestly, you can have your shotgun out, because that's what we're going to use primarily to kill this guy. He's going to bust through in just a second. We're going to turn around. There's nothing you can do here. You just need to wait until you get knocked to the wall. So run over to this wall and you'll see that it starts shaking. And just let him hit you right through it. You shouldn't take any damage, by the way. Don't waste any ammo either. Come on, sexy. There you go. And we're just going to be using our hatchet primarily, so we're going to turn around. And this is what we use our hatchet for, to cut through the webbing. Scripted, you can't actually skip this little in-game cutscene, and then we're going to turn around.
Alright. Now what?
Break through some of these things. And we're going to come up, and we're going to make a sharp right. Break some boxes. And then come over. Oh, cool. I like to hit that perfect angle, and I didn't realize I actually nailed it, but you want to hit the webbing on both sides, plus you want to grab that ammo. So you can throw a grenade here, but I just feel like that's so wasteful. Now your health does not really replenish from here until the motorcycle sequence, so you got to be really careful here how you want to, you know, deal with your life. So I like to just at least clear the path at the very least, and then we're good. Now watch for this idiot to come through. Don't get grabbed. There's literally no need to do that. And then you can just come up, go up the ladder. And we're going to get ready for the boss fight here in just a moment, so.
You're real fast, you know that.
You can skip right through him there. Grab the ammo. Sometimes you have a shot at his butt, but he wasn't that kind today. Oh my gosh, he doesn't really normally do that, I'm not gonna lie. That scared the hell out of me. We're gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna use the Requiem here. Well, we'll use the shotgun. That's fine. It's just because this boss takes forever for me. Now you just run up here. He typically circles around, and you want to make sure you hit the. He will come in the weirdest angle ever. You have to aim for this. He's gonna come to the left.
Where are you?
I think that was a little too early, so it didn't trigger his little ouchie sequence. That's unfortunate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run back this way. We're gonna grab that ammo as we can. If we can, anyways. And then we're going to circle back this way. He's going to try and cut us off. Grab these shotgun shells where you're at it. And he should show us his butt at some point. That's what we want to see. Okay. Oh, I missed. That's okay. There'll be another sequence where he's going to actually just start like showing his booty cheeks. And he's going to... end up trying to shoot us with webbing. But for whatever reason, he's just not doing any of that right now, so that's cool. See that right there that he's doing with the webbing? We needed him to do that in our face. That's really annoying. This is like the biggest time sink though, honestly. Man, this dude. Might as well grab all the ammo. Terrible sequence, by the way. Terrible sequence. This is a huge time waste. Look at this idiot. Well, normally you don't want to run around. This is the longest it's ever taken me. I mean, even... like, actually, it's never taken me this long. There you go. Now he's doing that. Of course he's doing that now. We're going to use the Requiems to finish him off, because that would have been bad. What an absolute shame that was, huh? So we're going to run up the stairs and just kind of redeem ourselves. Push through. Now this part gets a little tricky for me. Trying to remember the areas I have gone and haven't gone to, so I'm going to do my best to focus. Use our hatchet to break through. And now we're up top. You want to activate the camp. That's going to be important. Obviously, a good point of reference. That's where we need to be at. And open the gate at the very end.
Now, whose camp is this?
We'll open that in just a moment. This is ammo here, but here's what we're going to do. Open this up. Then we can turn around and read this. It tells us, oh, okay, we have to get all three things. Now we can see what all ammo and stuff we can purchase. I should have enough to have to buy the armor. The armor is going to be really big. Definitely want to have that. It's going to save you so many times. Case upgrade's never a bad thing. That way you just comfortably have the ammo and stuff that you need. They're going to be using quite a bit of every type of ammo, honestly. So anything we can get, we'll have plenty of opportunity to upgrade and all that stuff later. We're going to go ahead and save for now. This is our little kind of hub area we're going to be saving at for quite a bit of time, and then we're going to come here, grab all this ammo, and then we're going to press this button and just kind of press forward for now. Alright, remember inventory does take time, so the clock still runs with the inventory, so just be careful. So we're going to make this left here, we're going to go all the way straight, and then we're going to shoot whatever little crates we can down. He's asking about where the zombies are, that's a good sign. You can shoot the ring, or you can shoot that, you know, yellow and black thing, that's fine. Gotta be careful when we get up here, because there's going to be like a million zombies. One of them's going to be swinging stuff at you. I did not mean to switch to this. This guy, okay, there you go. Lovely, that is always a mess. I can't freaking believe this. Shoot him! There you go. There it is. Shoot that. We'll come across and get this other one in just a moment. Man, that was ridiculous. Lovely. That's gonna make this sequence incredibly hard without heals. Taking all this damage. I'm in trouble, guys. Alright, man, that sucks. That was really terrible, actually. We gotta get the key, make our way outside, which I think is just right up here, and go up the ladder. That was absolutely disgusting. We took so much damage there. That's okay, though. That stuff happens. Alright, so that's one of the areas we're going to need to fuel up.
Bad news, Sherry.
We lost all of our
Overrun with zombies.
armor, by the way.
That's impossible.
Go up this ladder as well.
Yeah, they should have.
Silent Hill 2 make you depressed? Don't be depressed, man.
A part for the detonator somewhere.
Alright, we're going to go this way, and this is where we have to find the first of 3 detonators, and then we look at the other points of interest here. So let's pick this up.
Sherry, found the distributor.
Can look over
Two
here.
more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can
You can't skip this, unfortunately. Oh gosh. Inspect. Inspect, and then there's one behind you as well.
It should have the signal receiver.
Directly behind us. You can't do the fast turn either, unfortunately. You just have to take your time with it.
Relays over there.
Alright.
Trip.
Silent Hill 2. You should play Silent Hill F if you haven't already.
Got the location for those parts.
I haven't played the Silent Hill 2 remake from Bloober, and I really would like to. Man, I got jacked up. I don't know if I should save, man. I got messed up so bad there. That's not enough to do anything. That's not enough. I don't think I'm gonna save. Alright, now we gotta go to the gas station, which should be over here, I think. Where the hell's the gas station? Ooh, I don't remember already. Oh, no, we need to go to the apartments. My bad. So immediately from leaving, you know, you circle back around, you came down this lift, go right into the apartments. This is going to give us, I think, a grenade, which isn't a terrible thing to have. Especially with some of the enemies you're going to have to deal with. And you can just go right down here. You can get more ammo, and so that's like, you know, Requiem ammo, things like that, but don't really need it. This is where it gets a little dicey for me in terms of navigation. I do get lost here. You can crouch and get a sneak kill on him. Alright, we're gonna keep running through. And there's a box here, and we'll go down the ladder in just a moment. Anytime you can, you want to make sure you craft. So stack, that's fine. We'll do that just for the safety. Just for inventory's sake. Now, you don't have to have increased your inventory, but I think it's nice because it does get pretty hectic near the end of the game where you're like, man, I don't have anything left. We're going to come through that door that was just to the left of us in just a moment. This is going to be another tough sequence, unfortunately. Because I took so much freaking damage earlier, so if I die, we're going to have to do all that over again, so deal with it. Deal with it, I say. Hopefully we get headshots for these guys so they don't become blister boys. Yeah, it's like their heads are immune to dying. Their heads are immune to explosions there. There's a few things you can do to clear this out. Obviously there's gonna be a lot of chaos here. Are you kidding me? Dude's moving in slow motion. And you don't have to kill everybody here by the way. You literally don't. But you just need to have a means to figure out this stupid thing here. Hold on. Ugh, there you go. That's all I needed. Thank you, sir. Give me that juice. Now we can go ahead and hold this, open that, and there'll be some ammo to the left, some heals, and then we just need to press forward. This is all we need to do, but killing them is okay. There's 2 explosives you could bait them into. You don't need to have either, really, but I just was not hitting my shots, unfortunately. You're gonna be shooting me. Okay. Terrible. You want all the shotgun shells possible. Rifle ammo is scarce right now. It shouldn't be, but we have had to use quite a bit. We're going to do better at preserving that from this point forward and going to shotgun first. Alright, we got 1 battery. I believe we need 2 total. Come on, open up. Man, we're in trouble health-wise. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Wait, what did I see? What was that? Oh. Did I miss the crank? Oh my gosh. I think I missed something. That's not good. Because there's supposed to be 2 batteries, so where did I get the... Where's the other battery? It's over here? Hell, I don't know. Let's go find it. Whatever, brother. Sick of you. Die, you dum-dum. Alright, and then there's a bunch of dudes throwing stuff, I know that much. Yeah. Not cool. Not cool at all, man. Well, I'm gonna have to do this now. Alright, can I, like, get through here, please? Rifle ammo? There you go. Atta kid. Alright, so now we get the other battery. Break this. We can continue onward. Instead of dropping down, just go this way, and there'll be another brother that comes from somewhere. There he is. Hit him! There you go. Much better. Okay, so get out of here. Obviously wasting a little bit of time with the combat, but we need the ammo. Gonna drop down here, plug in that second battery. I always forget that battery for some reason. Like in my head, like in my route in my head, I'm like, I don't remember what that is. Alrighty, this now puts us on the other side. We get the BSAA kind of cutscene over here. We should get the key from one of these clowns. There you go. Now there's ammo and resources and... we can't use any of that though. Okay, no worries. And we need to go here in just a second, but first I do advise, strongly advise, that you go for the gas station first.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
What the hell indeed. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go up.
Can you find anything on him?
We're going to need to increase our, obviously, our body armor and improve that. And then we're going to need to actually move forward with some upgrades for our weapons too.
Involved with Elpis, too.
Come in here. There's maybe a few boxes and stuff we can get. But we'll be able to get them here in due time. Ah, of course. I'm really scared now because at this point we have no health. There's a dude that always gets me. Let's see, and where's he at? Right here. This guy. That guy gets me every single time. I don't remember if it's in here. Yeah, you get some rifle ammo. Very nice. And that's a herb, I think. Yeah, guaranteed herb. Get the gas can. Now we gotta go back and fill it up. We're gonna go crazy with the shotgun here. Take this guy out.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
Is he dead? Alright, now ideally, yeah, you're like, oh, I want to use the chainsaw, but it's a lot slower than you'd think. I've tried hitting that so many times. I think that's a scripted one. Oh, whatever, dude, bro. Like, there's no way. This idiot. And you want to kill everybody quickly, and the chainsaw's a little slow. Because you have to swing it around everywhere. But this should free up the chainsaw dude in a minute. What are you doing? What are you doing? If he's gonna do that, it's fine. He just went and burnt himself. That is okay. All right, should be around here. He went and grabbed the shotgun, dudes. Can you believe that crap? Here's another shotgun guy. Absolutely insane, man. Alright, now we come back over here. You gotta be very careful when you're navigating this area, though, because you can get on fire. And it's happened before, trust me. A friend of a friend, no, I'm just kidding. Happens to me all the time. Alright, we're gonna open this up and refill the tank. We now have the ability to save. We're in a really tight spot health-wise, though. Going up to that rooftop is really gonna scare me, honestly. So let's go ahead and get some gas now that it's so expensive.
Alright.
And we can return from whence we came. We're gonna grab this real quick, though. This is more ammo. Any bit of ammo we can pick up, we're gonna savor it, honestly. Because we're gonna be using a lot of ammo. You can't skip this, that's just an in-game cutscene, you have to just watch. And we're gonna press this, and then now we do need to cross over to the right so we can get a safety save. You'd normally go straight here, past the BSAA containers, but we're gonna drop down this little This crane, we're gonna release that beam. So here you want to use this gun actually. Get your melee in and then do your R2. You can skip a lot of these enemies, trust me, it's not necessary to do that, but he's usually not that far over. Like this guy, not that far over usually, so the fact that he's that far over makes it a problem. So normally they're not this problematic is what I'm getting at, but... Alright. You know what, I don't even think this was necessary, but that's fine. This is the one I need. Now we are going to save, see if we can potentially repair our armor because we are jacked up right now. We don't have tons of ammo either, which is really bad. So we're going to use this for now. Let's go ahead and do our quick menuing. This is going to take some time, so let's just get through it quickly if we can. So we're going to do body armor. Hey, that works for me. Okay, and then ammo, ammo, ammo. Now, we want this to be more powerful. Where's the power upgrade here? Alright. Gives us more ammo as well. Very nice. And then if all the other weapons are strong enough, the pistol could use a little work. We're totally broke right now, though, so that's fine. We'll upgrade the pistol and then the shotgun next. And then just for if we're able to, I'd love to have the sniper rifle upgraded as well. It said 70 max. I don't know why I'm only getting 50. Alright. So now we do this sharp turn here. We're gonna do all these things. There's ammo back there as well in this crate. We're gonna need it. We will be needing it. You know, I just felt like before my machine gun was doing so much more damage. Alright, we're gonna make a hard right here. Reload, and then you got another brother down here. Alright. We gotta kill these idiots as they drop down. Because if not, they'll shoot you while you try and get the crank. There you go. Missed all my shots. Let's wait till he gets up, I guess. There you go, buddy. We're gonna hold this, remove it. Just gonna open this door up and then we just go around again. We should be able to remove this crank though. And that's the crank we're gonna use as we circle back around this level. Boom. There's the crank. See if they left us any ammo. Alright, they did. Perfect. So now we do the same thing. Go upstairs again. And we're going to circle back around. Blow him up. He doesn't have anything for us either. Just by the by. Then we come up here. This is where it gets a little tricky. We're going to use our sniper rifle primarily for this sequence. You can't skip this, unfortunately. It's just a old school Resident Evil kind of sequence there, you see. We got a few people we got to snipe. I like to take out all of the bombers, if you will, but yeah, I'll let you know what I'm talking about here in a second. So, first things first, we're going to break this.
It should be just up here.
Rifle ammo, it's a big Q. Hey, you might want to use that. Alright, what we're going to do is run past. line that up. Good gosh. There you go. Headshots, baby. Run in here real quick. Run up the steps. Yes, there's ammo like in all of these boxes, but this is fine. Did he die? Okay. That guy didn't die. No, he died. Go inside. Break this box. Grab the shotgun shells. I like to make a hard left and kill this guy. There's like gonna be two guys right here. One with a bomb. He's a little too close for comfort. Okay, and then this guy right here. Oh gosh. Oh, fudge me. There you go. Then what I do is I come over here and I kill these guys right here. That's actually this guy right here. Okay, he should be dead. Oh, actually, he didn't die. And one more. These guys are just loaded up, man. These guys have guns, so I mean, if I have such low health right now, I kind of want to take them out. Alright. Let's get out of here. That should have given me time to heal as well. Man, it's just a nasty little spot for sure. Nasty little spot, but that should have cleared most of them out. I'm gonna circle back up and around. There's somebody up here. Ew, you didn't die, did you? Of course you didn't. Brother, what the hell? That dude was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go to this yellow container, if the game allows me. We're gonna try and put this together. I'm just gonna drop down and then run past all this crap. I like to pull the shotgun out because there's gonna be a little sequence here where there's tons of enemies right here.
Found the signal receiver. At least what's left of it.
Okay, one component left. By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA.
Alright.
It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute.
BSAA is gonna be
That's all
evil.
I got.
Calling it.
There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back. I'll contact you again soon.
Alright, I had to turn it up. It's like, man, I can't hear anything. They're very quiet and with the dialogue, but everything else is very loud. So what we're gonna do is open this up real quick and get the repair component. We're gonna need that after we obtain the last piece on the, you know, that upper area. Alright, we're almost done with this sequence. Come over here. Tons of kills, so this is good stuff for us. Always repair your armor if you're able to. And then, let's see, we need to increase the power of everything we've got, so... more power. Attack can always use more power, but already has quite a bit. And I think you can get one free upgrade with this, right? Yep. And the rest are going to be too expensive to upgrade right now. As our little safety save. And then I think we just come right up here if I'm not mistaken. Trying to make use of everything here. Trying to remember. I think this is the right way. I often get confused. We can go down here. And there'll be a way right outside. Yeah, there you go. You see the daylight? That's good. The daylight is good. And some additional ammo to the left. Take this zip line thing.
I can use that.
Come on, buddy. You got the RPD gear, man. We're taking it back. There's some scrap in here you can craft with later, and some handgun ammo. That one is alive, but we're just gonna bypass it for now. Nothing in that door other than, like, you know, little collectible type stuff. Same behind us, there's collectibles and I think an herb or something, but we're gonna bypass that for now. Gonna focus on moving forward, trying to make some progress here. Well, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna come this way and then do the balance beam act for a second. It's a little nervous on the... Well, fine. That we're past the most difficult part in terms of the health. We can die here pretty easily simply because of the, you know, a misstep or whatnot, but it's fine. This is fine, they say. Jump across, jump across. I don't know why it takes forever there. If you act like you're reloading, you can bypass a lot of that, like, shouldered harnessing kind of thing. Alright, boom. And then 1, 2. And jump across when all that kind of settles. Jump across again. We're going to head over to the lift. And just tap, tap, tappity. There you go. Go down. And you can kind of trigger this over here.
Oh, fuck.
Scoot over, come back across. Grab the ammo. I'm gonna drop down. Be careful with the glass sequence here. I can just kill these guys for giggles. These guys to your right. With the auto aim, it becomes quite a bit of an issue, honestly. There you go. Gotta be very careful here now because I kind of screwed up. Alright. Take these guys out now that I kind of messed up. Come on, dude. Can't see. Okay. Okay. I want to save my handgun ammo, but man, I'm just not having a lot of luck with the shot, nailing the shots anyway, so... We're going to reload all we can.
Okay, let's find those detonator
Go back to the machine gun. And then we have to start really saving our shotgun ammo for a bit. Make the last component. You have to find a way down. Beautiful.
Picked up the relay.
I want to say this is a save point for us.
Through that gate.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Might be able to repair my ammo, my armor actually. 13. How did I get 13 kills? I'll take it, but I mean, gosh. Gosh. Okay.
Figure out how to get down from here.
There'll be a way to save on the way down and around. Here's the werewolf dogs. Next door. Oh, they sound so creepy. Just keep making a series of lefts until you get outside again. Oh. I think you have to do this.
That'll get me down.
There you go. Now we gotta take out some of these guys. Just to make it a little easier. Like to pre-kill some of these guys, honestly. Like that. I thought there was one more. And shoot this down as well. Okay. Now we're gonna use this and the pistol as best we can. Obviously, I've been doing pretty poorly with that, but it's fine. Here, Blister Boy already. There you go. He'll die eventually. This auto aim is ruining my life. Okay. You ruined my life! Alright, dudes. Break, and then we're gonna go up. Immediately go around. Ah! Tag this side. And just continue around. I should have done it, right? Okay.
Now for the other side.
The save is right over there, by the way. Probably gonna need it. Gotta get through, man. Let me through. Your chainsaw boy. There used to be, oh, I was gonna say, there used to be a chick over here. There she is. Once she's stunned, we're safe, actually. We can just go past. Run, boy! Alright. Yay, shotgun shells. I needed that. Then we can drop down and we can save down below, actually.
Hopefully this thing still works.
And this is more of a safety save than anything. You don't need to do this. Honestly, if you're like on like your best time in the world ever, like don't waste your time doing this save. But I am going to save because I've not had the best run so far. It's been quite scary. Okay, and then we can grab this. See if we can craft anything. What were we running low on? Press the button and then we can think about all that. We're running low on everything. So shotgun shells. Alright, we're going to use this for now. That way as they come down, we'll go ahead and trigger the kind of the finishing move with the hatchet, and then just go from there.
Now what?
When it gets really dicey, we'll use
You'll have to take the next one.
a shotgun, but should be fine. You know what? Good graphics. Oh, look at him go. There'll be a cutscene after we get some blister heads and stuff, so there's really nothing to do here. We'd still be fighting zombies apparently, so. Come on. Come on, game. Show me my opponent. My gosh. Okay, that was a waste. Oh, now we need to go find my bearings.
Lucky day.
You don't need to worry about any of the explosives. Like, honestly, just come up here, and then you should be good to go. I think you turn right here. I don't remember exactly, but the fastest way out... Yeah, right. Oh, what a mess that was, huh?
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it.
Now I'm gonna save and go back and activate the gate. So let's see if we can repair anything. I think we got jacked up pretty good. 27 confirmed kills. My gosh, we are beasts of mankind. Actual beasts. Alright, so now we can go ahead and save. This will be kind of the last little sequence before things pop off, and then we got like all kinds of Mr. X stuff, boss fights, motorcycle stuff, and all the things. I was like, the detonator's missing. No, it's not. FAMSA, so is the section done? It is pretty much now. I mean, we're about to finish it up. Gotta skip that cutscene. That was my bad. Skip. And now, once we get through this, this will be the end of this section here for sure. And I forget what we do after this, but we hop over to some boring Grace part, I'm sure. And then we go to the RPD and all that stuff.
Good to hear.
Raccoon Police Department's really short if you don't have to figure out puzzles and get lost like I did.
Just a few potholes.
Road conditions are fine. Fam, I thought you'd be asleep, man. I'm glad you still hung out. We got to skip this cutscene.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
Oh my gosh. But you get full health again. Which we had desperately been needing. This is the last time you get health, by the way. Make sure to keep healing. You do have infinite ammo, so just shoot everything you can. We got Gideon coming up. We're going to shoot him in the back.
These pups could use more training.
These things are like $1 million. Like, those particular things are like... Oh, the 8-leg section? Yes, yes. I'm all done with that. You have a spider phobia? I didn't know you had arachnophobia. But we're all done with the spiders, yeah. No more spiders, I promise. Alright, yeah, the 8 legs are gone. Okay, one more to the right, I thought. Reload, Leon. One-handed reload, please. And then there would be a section where we have to destroy some sequences. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Fam, you're like afraid of nothing.
So much for the direct route.
I had no clue. I mean, I would be afraid if I saw a spider like that in real life, for sure. Like, I don't know. I mean, bugs that were that large, it would be impossible to defeat them in real life. They have exoskeletons. They're so fast. I mean, they're incredibly strong. I don't know how you'd ever beat a giant bug in real life. It's all over though, fam. No more bugs. Promise. I know I like to mess around, but I would never tease you about something like that. Ah, my last bit of ammo. Come on. I don't know how you're alive, Gideon. He's a bit really?
Ken.
Seriously? Now we go up an entire building. Very Leon fashion. RPD, baby, we're coming for you. I'm fine with the hard shell spider like Black Widows. Oh, you don't like the hairy ones. Whee! I always thought we could control it there, but you can't. Nice landing. I was always trying to do like a trick. Alright, what's next? Game. I think it's a cutscene here in a minute. Cutscene. And then we have to shoot him. Like 2 shots. Cutscene. And we're done. Cutscene. Go ahead and replenish our baby. We haven't taken care of our hatchet this whole time. I don't think this is the right way. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I was saying I should be going up. Ah, yes. Then we see the kendo memory. Oh, never mind. That's after. That's after all this. This is not a cutscene, unfortunately. You have to watch it.
Can't believe it's still standing.
Cutscene right here. We come around. There should be another cutscene if I'm not mistaken. Turn to the left and we have save point. That's not a safety save. That to me is a very strongly recommended save. Okay, we're gonna then turn around and come down here. We're gonna come out that side, and then I always get a little mixed up, so just bear with me. Turn left. Hard left, that's right. I did, and I didn't see anything. Like, apparently there's supposed to be a picture of Rebecca. I didn't see that. I never got to see that.
Rest easy, officer.
That way we can safely navigate this area anyways, and then we're gonna come up here. All we're doing is grabbing the jack. Yeah, I did. I went back after you had left, and I did not see anything new. It was so annoying. I think a few of the things were bugged for me. Pick up the jack and then just come right around here and leave. Turn right. And then we're gonna drop down. We're gonna use the jack to open this area, and that's RPD right there. We're gonna hear some talking and then be another cutscene. There's a note in the drawer. I couldn't find it. It's super annoying because every time I tried looking at that stuff, like, it wasn't triggering for me. The book, you couldn't pick up the book. So I don't know. I don't know why. What is this? Oh gosh. This is the worst sequence. Okay, so we have to run. We're making some really good time, by the way. I don't know what our time is, but it's pretty good. We're gonna skip this cutscene right here. We're gonna run back. So turn around and then run back. This is a lot of hurrying up and waiting. Unfortunately, we do have to wait quite a bit during this sequence. You can't skip that cutscene right there. We do need to turn back around though and run under the bed. After they hit our bed and leave the room, then we can leave. So right now, this is like the best time to like take a break or whatever. Honestly, I need to kind of take a break. I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna go to the restroom real quick. Actually, no, I'm not. I was going to, but I'm actually kind of scared. I can always pause the game. But now I have to pee because I said that. I must. They're gonna go here, they're gonna go here, they're gonna come on top of our bed, and then they're gonna walk out slowly. This is highly scripted, this entire sequence, so there's not nearly as much dynamic movement and things that can happen here, interactions, whatever, so. I was gonna use the restroom. I don't think I would have had enough time. Now she jumps over here. They're gonna pound on this bed. And then once they leave, we'll be prompted to then move out. So that's give us some opportunity to pursue, move forward, and progress. I'm just holding forward, trying to mash the crawl out prompt as soon as we get it. Come on. There you go. We got it, guys. So now we can go here. Empty your... my PowerPoints. I do need to empty that thing, but... Alright, we're going to go this way. Don't interact with anything. Instead, we're just going to crouch right here. Hard right. Go down the steps and then a hide sequence yet again. This is the most tricky sequence for me, and honestly, I have no clue like where the character models actually go. I think they just disappear. But anyways, they're trying to break through like dummies. So we're just gonna go hide in here and wait for them to figure out how to use steps. Two of them will plop down, and then we're gonna go through that door right in front of us in just a moment. I think we're making good time. I mean, actually, I have no clue, so... Oh my gosh. That was so loud. Apparently, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so maybe we haven't been making such good time. But we only have 4 hours, so... hopefully we can beat it. But they're gonna go in there, we're gonna follow them, and then we're gonna wait for them to turn around and kind of like pursue us, and then they just disappear. Aaron. Okay, once this one figures out her life, then we can crawl out. At least they're happy, you know? They're giggling and stuff, that's good. In spite of all the things. Man, the graphics look really good. Okay, I don't think... that was not supposed to happen. I screwed up really bad there. Shoot, balls. That was not supposed to happen. I'm gonna wait like 15 seconds. Oh my gosh, I think I messed up so bad. Because if I die, we have to do all that again. That means they're gone. Whatever that sound is, that means they're gone, so we should be okay. Whoa, that was scary. Alright, so now we can continue forward. Ball, and then lamp, and then pull out. Remember to always pull out. I'm gonna climb up here, grab the key, and then we're gonna fall. And you can't skip this, unfortunately. It's just a kind of in-game cutscene type deal. She just somehow falls, even though she literally touched the floor. And she'll pick up the key herself in third-person mode. Well, no, she didn't. In first person, whatever. One of the modes she does it. Now we have to trigger the glass breaking. Now we go back, and then we just crouch. Alright, so now from here we're just gonna wait for the sequence where they just come all the way over here, and I don't think there's any trigger. I think this is just scripted for the most part. I don't think you have to be moving around or anything. You know, I can't see their eyes as red in third person. Like in first person mode, you can see how red they're, and it's very scary. Newport Menthol, oh nice. Says none of that skull stuff, huh? Just finished Speed Demon, Minimalist, and never touched the stuff. Doing Insanity now for the Platinum. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I've also completed the first 3 things you said. I'm doing Insanity with infinite ammo though, but I'm gonna restart and just do it on stream. Oh my gosh. That's always kind of scary. And after they walk, then we're good to go. But I'm not going for the plat necessarily. I don't know. There's probably other achievements that I've missed. So, all right. So now we can go ahead and run. We're gonna use the hatch thing. I don't know why, but I can never get this damn thing to trigger. There you go. There's no trigger for it. Heck yeah, I got infinite ammo, infinite RPG, and Grace's SMG. Wish me luck. Oh, you're good. Did you get that infinite hand? You'll never need it, but the knife. You got the Needler or Freya's Needle, and you got Kotetsu maybe? I got Kotetsu just for the hell of it. Because I'm going to do a knife-only run. I think I'm going to do a knife-only run next. Not, I mean, today, but I'm just saying, like, in general. Next time I play this, I'll do a knife-only run. So we're going to follow the little truck. That was terrifying, by the way, when I first came here. I sure did. Kotetsu helped me on the Speed Demon Run. Nice! Yeah, Kotetsu is cool. I want to do a knife-only run with Kotetsu. I think that'd be lots of fun. And thanks so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate you hanging out over on TikTok. Trying to grow on all the platforms, but man, TikTok and Twitch have just been an absolute pain. I'm a full-time content creator on YouTube, but breaking into the algorithm of the other ones is just damn near impossible. Umbrella! Come on, door. Hello? What the hell? It's supposed to open. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now we have the last little sequence here before we get the scripted chase scene, and we're gonna be okay, I promise. We will not be harmed at all because there's only one interaction that's kind of forced, and it's not going to be dangerous at all. Guaranteed safe, promise. We're going to pull this out again. Remember to always pull out. You can't skip this cutscene even though she's super slow. I mean, that's heavy. You got to imagine. Those things are hundreds of pounds, so. Yeah, knife Kotetsu only run? That'd be fun. Kotetsu and Hatchet only in that case. So we might get to Mortal Edge just to get those sweet, sweet parries. We're going to jump over and then we're going to fall down on this mattress that was conveniently placed here for plot armor purposes, even though she's going to probably die anyways. We're going to grab the fire poker. Now open this thing up, and then as we approach the exit, there's going to be a cutscene that we're going to skip, and then we're going to have to do a 180. I haven't. I don't even it seems like nobody in the world knows how the hell to do it anyways. It's just a bunch of BS and speculation. So I wish if there's a clean way to do it. She'll never hurt you. You just parry her immediately. Go to the right, and then we can mash X as you're coming up here. Hold and skip. Turn around, and then we're going to run towards this area. But yeah, I have not seen anybody intelligently explain it.
What is this place?
Because all it is a bunch of content creators getting engagement. And this is how you do it. You gotta, tuck your legs and kiss your ass and hold your breath. And I'm like, well, how do we actually do it? Like, nobody has said it intelligently. So until there's like an actual proper instructions, or someone like in chat that's typically way more eloquent than the average content creator, I'd like to know. I would be more than happy to know. Here all we do is we need to activate the clicker, and we change the slides all the way to the end, and then you can skip the cutscene. A handful of cutscenes to skip here, and then I don't remember where we end up, honestly.
I just sent you
Mr. X, right? Oh my gosh. And you go back to the
Not enough
left.
time to deal with this.
You're gonna try and turn around here. He's gonna bust through, but you can just squeeze through anyways. Just squeeze on through. Ah, balls. I've never been hit in the back before, ever. That's insane. That's okay though. Hit me right in the back, man. That's pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie. So now we go this way, and this is gonna trigger that sequence where he like uses a giant thing that can impale you. I don't know what the hell it even is. There you go. And then we're gonna run back here. This is gonna trigger the next sequence where the wall goes. There you go. Turn back around. And as long as we get out of here safely, we're good. I have infinite durability on hatchets because I like the hatchet. To me, if you can parry in a game, like that means that I'm going to parry 1,000 times. Because I love parrying is like my favorite mechanic in any game. I typically run like Souls-like games and things like that. Horror games are another favorite genre of mine, but it's typically, I'd have to say, Souls-likes, action RPGs, Metroidvanias, and then horror. Gosh, I'm losing my voice. We're gonna skip this cutscene for Ken Dog. We're gonna grab all this ammo. And then there's like med injector I don't want to grab. There you go, perfect. And we're gonna do a safety save here. There's a complete guide for it now. I mean, I hope so. I'm still skeptical, man. Let's see, I need more power. Ammo, maybe? And then I need more durability, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough for anything. Okay, fine. So we're gonna need to switch to this real quick. We're gonna do our little save. This is a guaranteed save, so please be sure to save here. This is a very pivotal point. Otherwise, you're gonna be pushed back pretty far. So as soon as you get a chance, shoot his heart as many times as you can. There you go. Every chance you get, shoot him in the heart. Can't do anything now, but... Oh, okay, I don't know why I didn't parry that. That's fine. Just heal. I mean, don't heal, I'm sorry, just reload is what I meant to say. Never heal. Do not heal in a non-heal run, okay? Not getting any of these parries. Now we're gonna need to, unfortunately, replenish our thingy-majabber. So use the whetstone.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Let's see if we can parry the car. Oh, I couldn't do it. I lacked the courage. This dude doesn't want to die. This should be enough though right here. When he gets back up, we'll go ahead and just empty our shotgun clip into him. There you go. He's dead. Now there's a few places to pick up ammo. You can go as far back as behind us if you want. It's perfectly fine. There's this rifle ammo here. We need to go ahead and reload. And then there's this ammo right here, and there's some in the vehicle as well. So that's the machine gun ammo, and we should have one more bit of ammo. That's the med injector, dang it. We don't want that, so we're actually going to drop the med injectors. Make sure we don't accidentally use them. We have plenty of ammo now for just about everything, which is great, so it's going to keep moving forward. And we're going to bust through this area right here. But yeah, Mr. X, that was a terrible Mr. X fight. It's okay though, I mean, that stuff happens. It happens. He was very tanky and the rifle just wasn't doing it. Normally the rifle does all the things. It wasn't working for me though.
There's not much left of it.
I think we have Plant 43 next, which is funny because when I saw it say Plant 42, I was like, Plant 43, I was like, I thought it was Plant 42 the whole time, and it is. Except I guess this is just like the newer version of it, so it's Plant 43. But I was like, I thought it was Plant 40 like my whole life. I'm like, it's Plant 42, right? And in the stream, my very first playthrough, I mentioned Plant 42, and then I read, oh, you have to defeat Plant 43, and I was like, oh, did I mess something up there? You can use steroids and stabilizers to heal up. Yeah, you can. That is something I do know, but I don't. In casual, you don't really need it because you you heal from red to yellow anyways, you know. So it's you don't even need it. But that is nice to know if you wanted some additional health for sure. For sure. Just follow this path on the screen, bypass the herbs. We're gonna because obviously we're not going to use any. Keep moving forward. You have to go through 2 sequences here, and you can actually parry the plant to kill it, or use a firearm actually, and I'm going to use the machine gun just for the sake of. I have plenty of ammo for it. I think the machine gun's really nice in the last sequence as well, but all right, look for the flowers. There you go. Skip the cutscene. And just keep going deeper and deeper. There's going to be tons of sequences where we have to watch for the plants as we get into that underground level anyways. We're going to go this way actually. And here, go into this cart, and then we're going to make a left. And yes, you can grab some goodies and stuff along the way, but there's an ammo crate right here, so just save yourself some time to do it here. Plenty of ammo. This is a really long sequence where you're just going down. I think it's scripted. I don't even think you have to hold down on the left stick. I'll confirm that for you guys right now. So I'm not holding anything. Yeah, you do have to hold down on the stick. So hold down and that'll have Leon slide down. I love the RPD of it, man. It's so retro. So retro. This is now us going into the belly of the beast, Plant 43. Plant 42's grandson. Alright.
Finally reached the bottom.
A bunch of ammo crates around here as well. That right there is going to be a plant, you can tell. There's going to be lots of sequences where you can actually see like the moving plants. It's like a dead giveaway. Like that right there is one. Alright. There'll be some crates up here before long. I swear it. This is the master of crates right here. Now, if anything, I just want to repair my armor if I'm able to. Get all the ammo, of course. Always get the ammo. And then we'll get some more ammo in this crate up here. This boss fight is going to be the messiest boss fight for me. I never have a clean Plant 43 boss fight. I mean, Mr. X I normally just demolish, but this was a terrible fight. This right here is going to come to life. You can actually parry that. And don't wait for it, just shoot, you know, so don't be patient and just wait for it to open, like just keep shooting. I don't know what's happening, but he's not holding down the like aiming down the sights, so that's weird. No worries. Here you can actually just run past, and you do have to fight these though.
flowers really are there for me.
So those two you do have to fight. And they left me something. Oh no, herbs. No, I don't want that. I do not want that. Alright, this is kind of the final sequence. There should be 2 herbs here usually. And it's okay, this is going to be random, so looks like we get a med injector, which we cannot use. Let's clean this up. Alright. Switch to this real quick. Actually, that's fine. Before we drop down, there's going to be 2 more sequences right here. We have plenty of ammo. I'm just really cheap. Alright, so this is weird to me because I typically mess this up. As soon as it opens.
Just so you know.
Left, and then right. Ah, left. I mean, actually, I'm saying which direction to go, not the plant that's moving. Left, and then right. Come on, baby. We gotta go right, and then we gotta go left. Shoot the explosives, and that triggers everything to move forward. That was actually very good. I've never had a perfect plant fight, so that was great. That was a really good plant fight. That was phenomenal. Skip the cutscene. Go to the right over here. We don't have any Requiem ammo, unfortunately. I would have loved to save some, but I use it on something stupid. Alright, we're now in the Ark. So we're going to come this way. If you go left, that's going to be the save point, so we do want to take that safety save. We got the hunk fight and things like that coming up as well, so. 10 confirmed kills for our troubles. You get more ammo here as well. Lovely. Nothing. We don't have enough to upgrade, so that's fine. We're gonna get our safety save. I want to actually save down there because I do want to do something funny later. Okay, so we're gonna come down here and do our best to clean this area up. There's gonna be lots of all kinds of things, liquors and humans and whatever else. Go right here and then turn left, and you can just go straight. Fam says, is that the same plant from 2? I think it's plant 42 is the original plant. This is called plant 43. I'm gonna skip this cutscene, do a 180.
I'm getting the feeling.
And then what you want to do is immediately scoot up here, throw a grenade. I missed. Totally missed. The balls. Jeez. Alright, now you just come around. That was terrible. Usually, I mean, usually you can hit the grenades and you're golden, but I messed up really bad, so. Alright, you can actually aim for a few of these people here, right there. Right there. There's one right here. Ah, there's one more, damn it. Okay. If he didn't show himself, we're just gonna move forward. That's plant 43 that we just killed, but plant 42 is the OG. I've been reading the books, or rereading the books, and it's been lots of fun. We need to kill this guy before we actually drop down, though. 43 is in 2? I didn't know that. I haven't played 2 in forever. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, aim for this as soon as they drop down.
Eat this.
Good God, man, what are my grenades? That's okay. That was terrible anyway. So what we're gonna do is reload that save. Every single one of those was absolutely hideous, so. Which one was I doing? Oh, okay. 27 is my Mr. X save. That's so I can try and parry that damn car. So 42 is from 1 and 43 is from 2. That's awesome, fam. I didn't know that. I don't remember anyways. I haven't played Resident Evil 2 since I was a kid, man. Amazing game, but I just have, and now they have the remake and stuff. I want to buy the remakes. Yeah, 42's in the mansion. That's correct. Grab this for points. Skip the cutscene. Turn around.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not.
See if I can get this shot off a little bit better. How the hell is he shooting me? Who is this guy? Max freaking Payne? I mean, my gosh. Who are these soldiers? My gosh. You bastard. Okay. He's not gonna peek. That's a heal. Let's go up instead. Come on. I got jacked up there, man. My gosh. This is gonna be the pain point for me, I can tell. Right in the kidneys. I did nothing. Okay.
Perfect.
Bro, what the hell? Okay, I need to drop the heal. I am jacked up right now. You could go left to heal to save, but I'm not going to because it's been really bad. Gonna make a right up here. Nutter says I'm on day 2 of No Nutter November or what? I mean, they are hunk underlings, so yeah, hunk is kind of a badass, so it makes sense. This is just for additional items. You don't have to go here though. Med injector, that's a guaranteed one if I'm not mistaken. This is my handgun. Okay, handgun ammo is going to be really important for the final boss. It's actually the best gun to use for the final boss. This is the hunk fight right here.
I didn't realize I had such a big fan. Not much.
I might die again, it's fine.
I heard you were a smart ass.
That's totally hunk. Luke says hate Twitch. Why? Why do you hate Twitch? I wish Twitch was wasn't so full of bots, and so I wish I could grow on it. I've been streaming on it for like 5 years, but I wish I had my shotgun out there. That would have been ideal. That's okay. Tap here. It is not the best hunk fight. I'm doing pretty poorly in it actually, but it's okay.
Sneaky bastard.
I like hunk though. Hunk is freaking awesome. I hope the mini game that they do is hunk related. And this is Hunk Dead right here. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Okay, he'll give us the Mortal Edge, which is going to allow us to have better parries. So we are going to grab that from his corpse.
Ran into trouble. This guy was
I don't know why I can't pick it up.
Coming from you?
Ah, because we're on New Game Plus. That's right. Okay. That's fine. And then that's the wrong way. No, it's not. No, it's not. Son of a mother. Okay, that sucks. This is not correct, is it? I guess it is.
There should be nearby. make it.
There you go. Then we make a left. Then we switch over to what's or nuts. I need to make sure I don't have this in my inventory because I might press R1. I've been playing way too much Neo. They always want us to spend money. Why is that? Don't spend money. Save money.
Come on.
We're gonna turn right. That's why, otherwise we can't squeeze around them. Now we're Grace again. And without the blood collector, this sequence is a little difficult because you don't have the means to, you know, craft like acid and all that, but it's fine. You can still skip quite a bit. Killed the big baby and the chief. Like, nice. The chef. You killed the chef last night. Very cool. As Grace? That's pretty impressive. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I didn't get to kill the baby as Grace. I don't think I've ever killed Chunk as Grace. Okay, so you have to tag this. She's like, oh no, whatever.
System locked. Override key required.
We need to heal here soon and save because we're kind of in a pickle. Fam says, so Hunk's fight here is reminiscent of Krauser's fight in RE4. I cannot wait for that. I really want Resident Evil 4 remake now, like badly. Apparently it's pretty cheap as well, which is awesome. Empty bottle is kind of worthless for me now since I'm not going to be crafting stuff. It's fine. There's the blood collector if you miss it, by the way. We're going to do this because I think we have time. We're going to go ahead and store that. I don't think we need that. Okay, so this is the sequence that gets a little tricky for me because I say that I'm pretty much every sequence, but the lickers are pretty unpredictable. You're gonna get hit, essentially, is what I'm saying. So there's two doors, one to the left that's not open yet, and then this door up here. We're gonna see the licker in just a second. This is scripted cutscene, I can't move from here. Now we're gonna move forward. Then you're gonna hear some crazy noise. We're gonna run behind his ass. Now it's very hit or miss there.
Can't see.
We're gonna hug the wall on the right. Make sure his ass doesn't see me. Turn left. Oh, balls. Balls. I missed my corrosion. The corrosion bottle's on the right. You want to grab that. You want to grab that corrosion that I completely bypassed, by the way. You don't have to kill any of the lickers in this sequence, but it does help. Open the door, Grace. Okay.
All right. I'm not dead
So
yet.
yeah, we missed the corrosion bottle. It's not a necessity, but it is nice to have. Now this particular enemy he will aggro, but if you make it here, there's going to be a cutscene when you open the door, and he resets his position, so it's perfectly fine. So this is another little trick. We've done two kind of scripted sequence bypasses, which is really nice. All right. Cutscene. He's back where he needs to be. We're going to grab this key.
Be careful.
Right, and then now it'll be kind of a pain in the butt here because he's going to aggro now. But we're going to just hug this corner here. And I typically save here. Very risky safety save. But he won't reach you. Alright, we're going to go to this one first. This was important to go this way because this is a much further path. So you're going to skip the door to the left and just go down the hallway instead.
Storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh no.
And this is where things get a little hectic. I don't remember the exact path that I like to take, but it's going to get nasty. We're going to have to kill some stuff, and like mostly the zombies, and if we need to, we can take out the lickers, but I'd hope we don't have to. Alright, so bypass. Bypass. Shoot. shoot, push. There's usually one to the right. We're gonna go behind him. And then we're gonna go up the steps. That was actually pretty phenomenal. That usually doesn't happen like that. You can save here, but honestly, I say grab this first. This then resets things here. So all the enemies are chill for now. Now you save. This is a required save, okay? Like, do not miss this save. This is a really good save. If you skip the others, grab this one for sure. Alright, so now we're going to go this way. We're going to squeeze past this little guy, depending on which direction he's going. So we're going to squeeze past him this way. There would be a nice opportunity to grab some ammo, but we're not going to be able to. We're going to squeeze past his butt and drop down. Go this way. Make a right. Oh yeah, absolutely, Luke. No worries, Luke. I'm doing a challenge run, so I'm being a terrible host today anyways. It's really hard for me to read chat and do a challenge. I'm going to go behind these guys right here. As soon as you can sprint. But I hope that you enjoy your playthrough. Once you're done, come back and let me know how you enjoyed it, man. This is definitely one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time. It's just done so masterfully well, in my opinion. Okay, so here, this is a little tricky, but I am going to do the safety save as well. You shouldn't really do this one. I don't know why I picked up the blood collector. Oh, that's bad. Save, woman. She doesn't want to save. That's okay, because if we die, that's fine, but she shouldn't have done that. But we're going to turn left here now. Do not pick up the blood collector. That's the only other spot to pick it up in. I like to go left here just to bypass this. It's going to kind of make them go around the long way. Then I can open up this door. And get the second orb. And this is where it gets a little tricky as well, because you have to hope that the zombies are in the way instead of the lickers. So we should have a zombie sequence here. There you go. You gotta push, and then now you're perfect. This is it. This is exactly what we want. Except that. That's not what we wanted. Lovely. Grace just stumbling around like a damn fool. And then we're going to come over here. We are going to save here if we can. You can kill Chunk with one empty bottle. Maybe if you get him to get hit by that Rager, right? I'd imagine that'd be the way. Unless he's just weak to empty bottles, like, and I just didn't know that. But I imagine, like, the guy with the IV machine, like, he's really powerful. Loving it so far, doing it old school way. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Alright, now we're going to switch back over to Leon. Skip the cutscene. Oh, we're in trouble health-wise, that's for sure.
Containment breach. System
Probably a heal, right?
Failure detected.
I don't need heals. Heals are for chumps. Alright, we're going to go this way. Just turn right. We're going to get a little dizzy here. And then to the right of us, immediately after this... Oh, crap. Immediately after this, we will see some shotguns and stuff. Okay. Now I'm really good on the shotgun ammo. We're going to get this scripted, oh my gosh, I'm dying sequence. And we're going to grab this grenade and then we're going to keep running.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know if this is a heal or not. I wouldn't imagine it is. Machine gun ammo, hell yeah. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little mixed up and where to go next, but it'll come to me. It's the liquor section, so I know that much, but... And you can always buy the RPG if you want. I mean, you could do massive, massive damage with that. At the last boss final phase anyways. Okay, so come in here, keep going up the steps. That's a save that I would recommend you grab. It's pretty hectic here. This is the door we need to go into, but we can't yet. We're gonna make this left instead. Ammo in those crates and all that you can certainly use to your advantage. There's gonna be a liquor that drops from here in just a moment. You can skip most of them though. Actually from here. Right in front of us. Shoot at the brain.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
And this is a lot of navigating. A lot of meandering around these areas. Try not to fight everything. You don't want to fight everything. Take care, fam. Have a great rest of your night. I accidentally picked up the med injector because I'm a fool. If you pick those up, just drop them. You do not want to be fighting all these guys, so this is not ideal.
Haven't changed much. Hell yeah.
Lovely. So it's good that we saved, so we're gonna go ahead and load again. You don't want to fight all those guys. You want to run past nearly all of them, so. Alright. Back here, we're going to make the right. Also, if it gets that cramped, use a grenade. Like, don't be afraid to use your grenades in that section. Make a hard left here, and then we're going to go right to this section. Remember, there's tons of ammo in those crates. You're going to come back to that in a minute where there's lickers and zombies at the very end before the final sequence, so you can grab the ammo at that point. It's really up to you. Matter of preference. Fam, have a great rest of your night, my friend, and thank you so much for the good luck.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
We're going to come this way. That's going to open this up. There's going to be liquor all over the walls and stuff. It's fine. Don't worry about the crates. This is a section where you're just really just trying to survive. Now you might need a parry here. If not, you can use your grenades. Again, you can push, push, push. Now we circle around this way, go up the steps. This is ammo, if I'm not mistaken, right here. You can grab this quickly if you're able to. Med injector, never mind. It just depended on what you're needing, I guess. That's a random loot drop then. Grab the key. We need that grenade. Alright, let's drop the heal. Come on, baby, let's go. Go left this way. We did good to avoid most of those lickers. That is a good liquor sequence there. Now here's the crates and stuff you can mess with. Now, this, I like to do this right here. And as soon as they come down, I do one more. And I shotgun the rest.
Not done yet.
I can't believe they're still alive. You guys aren't supposed to still be alive.
Security threat detected.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be like that.
Down. In effect. Override key authorization required. Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
We got this sequence here.
Memory corrupt.
Remember, there'd be heals and other crates and things like that if you needed them. They're gonna bust out any second now. I'm gonna grab this one in the meantime. This one will jump out as well. Now you're all drugged up.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
And then we take these 3 out and we're good. Alright.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
So all these guys have been taken out. Now we just need to reload our shotgun.
The elevator has arrived.
Lovely. Take the elevator. We're going to be kind of like jacked up in this sequence that you cannot skip. That's fine. You ain't got no ammo on that, buddy. Empty. Mon chéri. Almost there. Uh-oh. After we make this left and then we go down the little microwave sequence like Sons of Liberty style, then we're going to make a sharp right and there'll be a cutscene. We then will be Grace for like 30 seconds and then we're at the end. Very Metal Gear Solid, right? Any fans gotta definitely give shout outs to Solid Snake here. Damn. And I don't even think Leon smokes. Sharp right, so you can trigger the cutscene. Skip it. And then we're Grace. We're gonna make a turn around and then make a sharp right here. The first right we can anyways. And then we're gonna go through like Spencer's office. But we're not gonna do anything there actually. We're just gonna immediately turn left. And then make another left here into the elevator. I'm gonna drop down. And as soon as we get out, we just follow the main path and then we interact with Leon.
This is finally my chance to do something.
So here we go. We're just making our way towards Leon right now. We're gonna run straight forward. We're going to interact with Leon, and then that'll trigger the next sequence. We need to make sure, if you want the speed demon, you have to release Elpis, okay? You cannot destroy Elpis, so please be aware of that. Skip the cutscene. Here we just have to wait, and once it gives us the option, just release Elpis with R2, and then you just hold X here as soon as you can.
Is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay,
Come on. Hope and then hold.
this is it.
Once you're done with that, you skip the cutscene. Then we're going to change to our shotgun here. We're going to try and parry for once. I mean, good gosh, we haven't been parrying anything, have we?
How many more will have to die for that business?
See, I don't know if he can even take damage in this sequence, but I'm certainly going to try. Just keep moving laterally here, and he'll miss. Then he'll jump, and that's the scary part, yeah.
Seems to be reaching a limit.
No! You got me. Don't get me. Brother.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
I swear he's invincible when he does that. There you go. Now we have this freaking guy. You have to shoot this like 3 times. Well, in this instance, 50 times. I didn't upgrade it, and that's why. I realize now. It's a lot weaker than it should be. That's okay, though. Those should still be one-shot, so there's nodes on his arm as well. Oh my gosh. Where's the node? The big one. It's right over here. I can just hit it. There you go. Now we can heal up. I mean, reload. I keep saying heal up. We need to reload. Do not heal in this run ever. And that's why the freaking body armor is so important. That saved our butts. We're gonna get grabbed here. It's a scripted grab. And all we're gonna do is tap X to get out of this death hold. And then as soon as we can, we're gonna press R2. And that should be it. Alright, as soon as we get this last hit in and jump off Kratos style, then we have the cutscene. We get the fire, we get the office space, and then we get the end credits. And we did it, guys. That is how you beat Resident Evil Requiem, Speed Demon, no heals, no blood collector, under 4 hours. So that was a new game plus file, meaning we had already beat the game a single time. I strongly suggest that you play through the game regularly, and then when you're attempting to do your challenges, you drop down to casual mode and then do everything we just did in this video. Then you can jump into Insanity and embrace it once again, but at least this time now, if you want, you could use infinite ammo, infinite hatchet durability, etc. So this is awesome. Obviously, the achievements aren't going to show up because I've already completed each of these challenges before, but I really hope this was beneficial to you guys. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by today, and of course for being the best part of my channel. We will be streaming tomorrow, Code Vein 2, of course, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.